Welcome back, boys and girls. We are going to go over how to create a Thanksgiving wreath for the holidays. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to have a few larger leaf cutouts to choose from with different colors. And you're going to have a few smaller leaf that you can cut out that are also found in different colors. So you're either going to need 10 small leaves to cover the entire rim of the plate, and then one large leaf to go at the bottom. Or you can mix it up and just get 7 small leaves and 3 large leaves to mix in, just to make it a little bit more different in different sizes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the 7 small, 3 large, but the process is going to be the same. The first thing you're gonna need are some scissors and a plate, and you're gonna very carefully cut out the center so it's just an empty rim. Okay, so one way to do that is to try and pinch it kind of in half. It'll be okay, and just take your scissors and cut a little bit. It's really not going to cut the entire thing, but now I have a little spot where I can put the tip of my scissors. And now I can easily, I like to put a little kind of X in it so it's easier to cut for me. Okay. There you go. So now I'm going to cut out the center. Doesn't have to be perfect, although the closer to the edge, the better. So I think I'm gonna get a little bit closer. There we go. Okay. And there you go. So the center's cut out. You're left with this rim, and go ahead and just put it off to the side because you're not going to need it right now. You are going to want to pick which ones you want by laying them out. Now obviously it's not going to be perfect because the paper is larger, but I can tell by looking at them how they're going to lay out. I want them to overlap a little bit, but I don't want them to overlap a ton, and I kind of want to mix up the colors. Now, I decided I did want some bigger ones mixed in, so maybe I'll throw in this one at the top, kind of like that, and then I need one at the bottom. And you do need one at the bottom center that you're going to write your message on, so I'm going to pick this cool maple leaf. So that that one goes at the bottom center, and let's put it underneath. Maybe move these a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Now I can pick some more to mix in, maybe a dark color. I could do another red of a different shape. Oh, maybe this one. I think I'm gonna throw in a large leaf right here, and then maybe a couple of smaller ones. I'm gonna go for another green one, I think. There we go. Okay, and I'll put one more overlapping here. So now I can tell about how many I needed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 small, and 1, 2, 3 big. So there you go. That's how come I knew. I'm gonna put them off to the side. Maybe try and keep them in the order I had them so I know how I liked it. Boop, just like that. So now I can put this off to the side, and you're gonna need some glue. Liquid glue is the best. It is a little messier, but I think because we're trying to glue onto an angle, it'll be the best way to do it. So now I'm going to take my leaves and start cutting them out. So you're going to cut them out, and before you glue them on, you're just going to set them in the places you want to make sure you have enough. Now, if you wanted brown or you wanted a different texture of leaves, we do have some construction paper right here. And the only way to get these types of leaves on here is to use this as a tracer. So I could put it on a piece of construction paper, I can trace it. Okay, and then I could cut this one out and use it on mine as well. Put that there. You're going to want to pause the video right now and finish cutting out all your leaves. Okay, when you're done cutting it out, then you can line them up and see how best to fit it. Now you can see I made a couple of brown ones just to see how they would fit. So what you're going to want to do to get the right layout is start with this one at the bottom. Oh no, wait, actually, sorry. Save that one for the bottom. I'm going to start at the top. So I'm just going to start with maybe this one right here. And then I'm going to build off of that. And there you go. So since I made 2 extra brown, I actually have 2 extra green and yellow, and I could push them together or not. It'll be fine. So there, I want to keep that one in the center. Okay, so now that I know where everything is going to go, I'm going to carefully, on my biggest one, write in a marker, give thanks to ... Okay, so this one is talking about what am I giving thanks to. So then what I can do is very carefully move them off. So this one goes here, and then I can write down on each of them what I'm giving thanks to. So I'm giving thanks to family, and you're gonna pick your, I think it's 9 or 10 things that you're gonna give thanks to. You could be very vague, like family, or you could be more specific, like my dog Bumper. Should probably make one for Wally. And as you can see, I'm showing where they're going to be by putting it around the plate. Okay? You could do people, you could do family, you can do activities. So maybe I give thanks to reading. I know that's been helping me during this time. Could always save the bigger ones for the biggest ones you want to give thanks to. So friends. Like I said, you can be more specific and list out your friends, or you could just put friends. Okay, now that I remember how or what I gave thanks to, now I can take my glue and I can decide what parts to glue down. Now obviously I'm gonna start the same way I was doing it when I was first adjusting it. Okay, so I'm gonna do friends first, and instead of gluing on here, because I don't know how much of it will cover, I'm gonna glue some spots on the plate where I know I want it to be. Now you don't want to get too much, so maybe, oof, that might have been a little too much, but I can spread it off a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put it where I want it to go. If you'll notice not enough glue, you can always go back and do a little bit more on the top. Okay, now I want to try my best not to cover up the friends words, but it's gonna be hard because they are gonna overlap a little. So my green for reading, and maybe I'll change it so I can actually read it, it's gonna go here. And I'm not putting on a ton of glue. Okay. And then I'm gonna put technology here. Don't wanna cover up all of friends, so put it about right there. There you go. I got my Wally. I'm just gonna do it like that, just to make it a little random. So obviously that is not dry yet, but there you go. There's my wreath that I have. You can see all the things that I'm thankful for. And then my last step to do is going to be getting some string. You can go to your teacher. We will hole punch the top. Oof, it's hard to flip it over without it dropping. We'll put a little hole punch here. It might get in the way a little bit of your name, but I think mine will be okay. And then we'll tie some string. You can take it home, hang it in front of your door, hang it by your, kitchen table, hang it on your fridge, and just show your family what you're thankful for.